So hi, welcome back to the channel. Your channel, which is Let's Learn Data Science Together. This video is probably been uploaded after such a long time. To be honest, I was not here and I was not able to upload or make new video because I was a bit busy with the regression and the machine learning part. Because that are something very fresh and these days in the higher demand, I will say. So I was bit fixed over there, so I was not able to manage the time. But with new things come to life, we generalize them as a day-to-day activity. So I have managed this, and from here after, probably you may find the new videos each day. One more good thing for you is like because these solutions we are discussing here, and I hope like this solution are actually valid for you also. So what I did is I am actually taking this solution and putting it as a documentary in my LinkedIn post. So every day the question which we discuss, you will find the solution in the YouTube, plus you will find the solution in the LinkedIn. So you can directly take that or download that post. I will say the word file, and then you can recreate your solution and rework if you have some better solution or approaches for the same. One thing is this. Second thing is in the YouTube, we will be completely discussing about how the steps are taken, what is the next step, how to analyze the step. This part is done on the YouTube. But I know seeing the steps, and because the writing of the solution over here with discussion takes a lot of time, and once you understand the step, obviously you don't want to go back or front to just see what is the next line of the code or what. So because of making this mobility and accessibility for you, I have made the document this. I will just show you a part of the document. So this is how the document is getting ready. This is for day 2, and day 1 was based on a monthly transaction. This is already uploaded in the LinkedIn. You can take it from that. Day 2 will be uploaded tomorrow, and YouTube for YouTube day 3 will be uploaded tomorrow. And this video you are going to find it today. It is 11th of Feb. So on 12th of Feb, you will find a new video. Today you are going to find another. This video, complete video, you are going to find today. So without wasting your time, let's begin with the problem. Already this problem we have discussed and it's already present in the channel. But since there are people who are new to this channel, I know, and for them also, and for your revision purpose also, and my revision purpose also, I am just redoing it again. So basically in this question I was having a table called transactions. I had ID, country, state, amount, transaction date. From this table, this was the table which was supposed to be generated as the output. Now, the glitch of the question is the transaction date is actually in the format of year, month and date, while in the output you are just having month and year. There is no date here, you can see. So if date is not there, that means I cannot use extract function for year, extract function for month and extract function for date and then concatenating them with this hyphen. So that is quite not possible now, right? So for that purpose, this question has become a highlighted part, I will say. So to do that, let's quickly write the query for that. So select from transaction is my table name, okay, and then let's start one by one thing. So first is year, so extract year from trans date. So what this abstraction will give me, it will give me the years of the date column. So this will actually give me the years. If I just run this and show you, you can just see that we are getting all the years now, right? Now I put a hyphen, and this hyphen should be in this format because we already have a hyphen in middle. So For that I am giving this hyphen, right? Now what is the next thing which I will extract? That is my month. So extract exprst month from trans date. So this will give me month. Okay, and now if I just do concat, okay, so we all know what does this concat function does, right? So and I just give this alias name as month because this column is month, right? Now you see what is the issue. So you can see here the double digit months are actually fine, but here is the glitch I told you, no? So the single digit month are actually giving the single number. I want to put a zero in front of the single digit number. So for that there is a function in this our this SQL which is lpad function. So I put lpad function in front of the month and then I just say with 2 and put 0. Now you see I'll explain this thing once again. Just a moment. Uh, one extract month, probably extract month, this is the thing. Extract. Let me just see what's the error. You have an error. Check the corresponding MySQL version. Right syntax near transaction at line. What is the error? Table name is right only, no? I did something here. Let me just remove this lpad once. Okay, so there will be 3 brackets, right? And that is why this happened. So now it should not happen. Lpad. And this will probably extract after extract. So no. See now. So here it is working and we got this 0 and this issue was because of this parenthesis issue. So after doing this we got the month column, then we will simply take the country column out. It is done. Now we will be counting the transaction count. So like how much is the trans count? So you can see like where is that trans count thing. Yeah, the number of transaction. So count the number of transaction, approved, declined, approved, declined. So this only we are going to count now. So count. I will just say count your state, right, as trans count. And then I have this approved counting. So here I need a case statement because without case statement, how will I give our approval? So case when state equals to approved approved, then 1. Okay, and count will always this we cannot use this thing here as 0 because it will actually count this part also. So it will not actually count that part also, so we should not keep that one unnecessarily. So this will be my approved count part, right? Now next is the transaction total amount, this column, because this table is actually lengthy, so I'm not able to show you properly, so please adjust with this. So sum of amount as trans total amount, right? And now here again we have the approved amount thing. So some case when state equals to APPROBED approved, then amount else 0. Why I have written here 0? Because I will show you this part so that it will be clear for you as well. And end. And this is my approved total amount, right? So it is taken from the transaction table, and I just run this and I get a big wrong. Let me just see. Okay, I haven't used the group by. So group by month, comma, country. See, now this part has been accepted, okay? But if I just remove this L0 from here, please focus on this part. I'm just zooming this whole thing. If I just, sorry, got extra zoom. So if I just remove this else 0, then what will happen, let me just take this out now so that I can just make you visualize the same. And I'm submitting this, right, without by taking this out. So what is the issue you see at this part? So basically these people are already having another test case where the transaction amount, or I will say, yeah, so where this final last column is there, no last column, which is our approved total amount, this part, approved total amount thing, this column is there. So I just use this test case itself better. So case 2, run. So you can see it is passing actually the test 1 case, but for the test 2 case, this is the issue because in the approved total amount, these people are having null. Okay, means it should be 0, but we are getting actually null. So to rectify that, we need to put this part over here else 0. Now you see when I just run this, both case 1 and case 2 are actually matching with the same. So I hope you like this solution. If you have some better solution, please ping me in the LinkedIn, or you can ping me in the comment section. If you want the solution, you can go to the LinkedIn and just download that one. Now the pandas part of this question, okay? The Python part, basic part. So basically what I did is, okay, firstly I want to clear this out. In your screen when you open this question, it will not be the DF here, rather it will be transactions. I have changed the transaction to DF because I don't want to write again and again the transaction a big letter, big word. So I have made it as short as possible. So I just put DF over here. Please see it, okay? Otherwise it will not work if you simply write DF without using the transaction. So now how to approach for this question and why I have imported numpy here. This will also be not there in the screen, like your screen. You need to import numpy, writing simple like import numpy as np or any value alias name you want to give. Generally np is being used. So this where the pre read I will say, or the pre requirement for this question, right? Why I have taken this numpy, I have imported this numpy, I will let you know while we are solving the problem. So in this question, let's just recall what were the steps that we have included while solving the question in SQL format. The first thing is this part, trans date part, month, year with this format. So to get that, what I will do is I will just write a simple code this way that because my column name is month and my current data set name is DF because I have changed it from transaction to DF. So DF of month means I'm creating a new column now. So what is my DF of month is basically DF of transdate. I will say transdate dot dt. So basically dt is the function, the date time function through which we extract something, right? dt dot strf time. So this is the function which we can use because this function comes with a I will say parameter like year. Another parameter is my month. Now let me just return df and just show you how this thing has happened. You can see here what happened with a single line of code. So the function, this part is quite important, I will say. So you can actually have a survey around this because it has actually a long parameter with hours, with minutes, with days. You can actually do a lot of combination with that. So one part is this. I got this column now, the month column. Okay. After this thing, what I can do is I will make it this way now. So result here, right? So here you have to be, I will say, if you are like very new to Python, then you should uh, go and see some of the basic questions so that you will actually have one basic idea like how to proceed ahead. So here what we are going to do, we are going to group by the things, right? The same thing which we did in our SQL. So group by is done on what? Month and country. So this were the things, month and country, on which we did the group by. So the same thing I'm going to do here. So group by function with a list because two things are there. So month, comma, country. This part is done. Now I need multiple kind of aggregation here. I cannot just do min or max and it will get solved. I need multiple aggregation because now all the columns which are over here need aggregation. So one by one we will be seeing how to do that. So I will start with this column. What is this? Trans count. So aggregation of trans count, let's see. I want like everyone should be focusing here because this is the main part of the question, I will say. So trans count, I will direct write this way. This is the syntax, this is the solution. You can just have this thing in mind. So trans count mein what we were doing? We were counting the state, right? So how do I write that in Pandas? So state, comma, count. So column with aggregated function gives me the final column or the column which I want to display. So the name of the column which I want to display, right? So the first column is done. Second column, approved count. Now here it becomes a bit, I will say one more step ahead, it becomes a bit challenging over here because here what you are going to do, here you are actually going to do a aggregation within aggregation. So already one aggregation function we have used. Now here we are going to do one more aggregation and using a lambda function. So lambda, lambda of x. Approved count mein we were actually counting the values or the alphabets where it was approved and where it was not declined. So in SQL you have written case when state equals to approved then 1. The same thing in pandas, you don't have a case and when, so you use a lambda function. Lambda function is a condition based function, so it will actually give the condition to the statement right now. So how to give that condition, that is what is actually important over here. So lambda x equals to approve, okay, dot sum. Now what this has done is when x will be approved or when the state is approved, then just add them. So one approved, two approved in USA, total two approved, like one and one. So just do a summation of that. Pretty clear, I think. So moving on to the next part, transaction total amount. So this is bit easy. Same like approve the trans count, it is bit easy. So you will just take amount, comma, sum. That's all. And the final part, approved total amount. Approved total amount. Okay. So again here we need that approval part. So the same thing, state, comma, LMB lambda x. Okay. Okay. So now here is a twist. The first thing is approved count means you directly took x equals to approved. Why? Because state was present in your, means the approved was present in your state column. Now when you are actually calculating the amount, so you cannot take x equals to approved. Why? Because it will be taking this part. But we want the amount wala part. So here I need to write that x, put it this way, and then x, or I can just write df of state equals to APPRO approved. Then sum this out. Dot reset index. Index name can be nothing required, and then just run this part. Let's just see what happened. So 1 second. So you can see two things we need to change. One is the sorting order of this. Like you can see US is going up. So one is the sorting order. This was not required in the SQL, right? We haven't used the order by function at all. You can just look here. There was no order by in this. But here it asks for the order by. So we have to do that part. Another is this part. This part also we have to do. So when it is approved, okay. So I can just give it this way. Just put the amount here. So the amount will replace the approved part now. See, this is done. Okay, this is done, and for this also it is done, I think. Yeah. So it is done. I just submit this. Probably it should get submit. Okay, there is the issue. The issue lies where? Okay, the issue lies over this part, that if there is a null, fine. So they are saying if the country has a null value, if I also take it till here, no, still the table itself is like this. Let's use this test case otherwise. Test case number 3. So see, here is the issue that they are saying the country itself is a null. So what will happen, let me just run this part and show you. So these are unnecessary things because they are giving some conditions because of which we are not able to do that. Now here comes the part of your import numpy as an NP. here is the entry of numpy. How? See here, I will just say that my result df of country equals to result df of country dot fill na np dot mnan, and just run this. What happened? Okay, just put zero otherwise, man. What is? See, this kind of questions generally it comes with some of the solutions or some of the problems they have. Maybe in some of the test case they just give like your trans count is zero or something they give it. So it is we should not consider this actually, but let's just see. Okay, you can have a look on this. It is the same way like how you can just put a null over here on the country column and then it is sorted actually. If I will just show you the summation, then pandas, yeah. So I see. So I don't know like why it's not working, but this is the method like which I have used before, and you can see it worked before. It's not working now. Maybe some issue is there, but this is how we can just do that. If you know like why it is not working, please let me also know. I use this np.nan because I need to display the nan values over there, the null value. This. So I have used the np.nan which gives me the null value. So that's all for today. Tomorrow, because I don't want to discuss the next question right now. Why? Because if I discuss this part, you will get this solution tomorrow anyways, right? This part is going to upload tomorrow in the LinkedIn. So let's put this video also tomorrow on the YouTube. Today you will be getting this video anyways. Monthly transaction video. So I hope you like the concept, you enjoy it thoroughly. Again, I am saying the solutions are in the documentary format inside my LinkedIn, already uploaded today morning. If you want to understand how the approaches has gone, so please do visit the LinkedIn, download that, and recreate your own formulas because this methods everyone will have their own method. I prefer this one. You can explore and prefer something else according to you again. So have a great day. Please do like, share, subscribe the channel, and let's meet tomorrow then. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye.